afternoon. I am Robert Lees Mcallister, CEO of Lees Mcallister Company and book publishing, president of Seafilms Production and Color Blend. I am thrilled to welcome you all to Lees Mcallister Celebration 2024. We truly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join us today as we reflect on the past, present, and future. Just 1 year ago, Ava and I embarked on a journey of imagination. We shaped the stories of countless lives in 1 year. We built something truly special and unique across our companies and the company that becomes 1 year old today. As this company becomes that, we have crafted the artists and writers of tomorrow and gave life to characters from the pages of books to our podcast and even the event you are watching today. Lee's Mcallister Company is built upon those core pillars: imagination, creativity, and innovation. Book publishing began in 2012 on the Color side of Gatineau, Quebec. I wrote a story that would change the face of who I was as a person and start something truly special. At Lee's Mcallister Company, we passionately think about creating and sharing stories for the world and creating new ones at the same time. We believe stories have the power to inspire, connect, and leave a lasting impact on people for generations to come. People ask me why I look so far into the future, to what I simply say: I look forward to seeing what the future has to offer and to dream bigger than ever before. I look forward to seeing what the future will bring and what dreams can become reality. We want to innovate the publishing, film, and merchandise industry. When you blend technology with storytelling, it can lead to beautiful things. With each story we tell, we create beautiful and meaningful stories that can leave an impact message on kids, teens, adults, and everyone alike, and that will have a lasting impact for generations to come. People have said to me, we have reached our silver age, to which I have to agree. This year we are telling stories beyond what we have done in the past, like the tale of Lee's Mcallister, coming this fall, from a different point of view, I could say, from our previous books in the past. The stories we are developing today are very different from those we began with in 2012. The kinds of stories we are telling now are unlike anything we've done in the past. We are trying to push the boundaries of what storytelling is and explore it in new formats. Later this year, the tale of Louise Mcallister will play a central role in these fresh stories we are telling now. None of what I have built could have been possible without my teacher, Miss Meekins, who gave me the idea to turn the letter of Three Owls to a children's book. Without her, none of this would be possible today. This is an example of hard work of me and Ava have done in 1 year or less. The Louise Mcallister Company stands tall today in what book publishing has done for over a decade. We continue to push the boundaries of what a book is, what kind of medium it can be, and how technology can make us push what is possible. We are excited, but also scared at the same time of what lies ahead. Over the years, we've witnessed our creative capacity grow from a single company to now several. As we reach the supposed silver age, I think we're only beginning to witness what lies ahead. This year, our plan is to release 13 books, followed by a few TV shows along with them. Everything we do here is a work of art, and we're committed to continuing that. Storytelling is one of the most powerful forms of expression. Before movies and radio, there was just paper and pen. That's how people shared stories. They gathered around campfires and passed down legends to keep their children safe. And today, we are pushing those boundaries like never before. And we are continuing to try new stories and tackle different audiences. This year, we asked ourselves some quite hard questions, such as, can we write a 1,000-page book? Maybe. 500? Perhaps. 300? Yes. This is something we have done again and again with the Fellowship series, with me writing my first 300 book from this series and pushing the boundaries, and that is what excites us today. As the saying goes, our life is one we choose, not one our parents choose. We strive to be different, and we believe that stories reflect that. It saddens me to see so many companies today lose their identity. We're proud that our core identity has remained strong since day one. Many companies of today rely heavily on sequels and intellectual properties instead of pursuing originality. Only a few companies like Leica and a few anime studios and A24 truly care about creating original in everything they do. Originality are core aspects of these companies just like ours. These companies understand the balance of original and sequels. They don't just make sequels for the sake of it, they create new stories. There needs to be a balance between original and sequels. Like 5 originals and 5 sequels. That's a balance that seems to be lost. In recent years, we focus on creating original standalone works like timeless poems and the hugely successful new IP Fellowship. Today, we are excited to announce even more standalone books to add to that list. It's been a long time since we've seen a truly original IP. Companies are more focused on profit over the very innovation that had brought them to success. It's a shame to see these beloved franchises lose their identity. We must move forward, not backwards. We are driven by curiosity. We want to tell new stories, embrace change, and empower people to embrace who they truly are. Give the audience something new and different. Keep it simple, bold, and new. Stories with this kind of spark can make people question everything they thought they knew. Great stories don't focus on diversity for the sake of it. Companies have learned that lesson the hard way, I believe. Destroying beloved franchises for greed. At our company, creativity is strong. We only create sequels when absolutely necessary. Today, we'll announce some sequels, but also many standalone books along with them. I believe in sequels, original IPs, standalone books. They all have a place, but there must be a balance, which has been lacking in recent years. The company story began with an owl. I wrote a story out of love for my mother, who was sick at the time. When I started writing, I never imagined I'd be here sharing the story with you today, but here I am. And the very first book created some incredible characters. One of the things we love at this company is the chance to try something different. We experiment, see what works, and learn what doesn't. This past year, we learned that. Like any company, we've made mistakes. In April of 2023, we acknowledged and addressed those challenges. Tough decisions had to be made, and some people were let go to make room for new people, like Ava. We questioned our decision and purpose. We knew we were on the right track, but we needed to refine our course. Ava and I had to ask ourselves some tough questions. We decided to embrace who we truly are. Now we're ready to step into this supposed silver age. Our journey began in August of 2012 with the launch of book publishing and the release of my first book, The Owl in the Wind, which I wrote a year prior. In 2017, we had a major success with Scary Stories to Tell. Sadly, in 2016, my teacher passed, leading me through a period of depression. However, I eventually found my way back to writing. In 2022, we launched the Fellowship Series, which became our company's best-selling series today, a record-breaking year for book publishing with 10 releases. 2023 saw the closure of Stanley Mcallister Company because of poor leadership. This paved the way for something better. In July 2023, Ava and I officially formed Lee's Mcallister Company. During this period, there was a significant expansion. In 2022, I launched Seafilm's production, Island of Things Production, which merged in December of last year. Colorblind with its wind box joined the field in December 2023. Ava asked me on a date on April 25th, 2023, and it was the best decision of my life. They helped me see me for me, and clearly, like anyone had ever done in the past. In December 2023, we both changed our last names. This was one of the happiest and biggest decisions of our life, making us feel more connected than ever. This year, we're thrilled to announce that we have shareholders. This opens exciting possibilities for what we can achieve with their support. Live life to the fullest, let stories unfold like never before, and most importantly, embrace who we truly are. Life is about embracing possibility and forging your own path. Be bold, be curious, and see where it takes you. I wanted to create something beautiful, something full of love, and with my partner, I truly believe we've done that. We've built something special, and I stand before you today filled with much pride. A heartfelt thank you to all of you, not just for being here today, but for reading our books, watching our shows, and enjoying our merchandise, and supporting us means the world to us. When creating a brand, ask yourself, what message does this name convey? When you hear book publishing or Lee's Mcallister Company, do you know what exactly comes to mind? That's the power of strong brand identity. Storytelling is a way for us to connect with one another, to share our experiences, and to leave a lasting legacy. Just like the tale of Lee's Mcallister later this year, which tells us to be bold and embrace who we are. It's only the most important lesson we can learn in life. Sometimes finding the right people, the right time, and right moment can really help us discover who we are. They inspire you to be yourself, and you might find that you share a deep connection than you ever realized at first. Ava and I found that in each other, and this October we're finally ready to showcase our true selves. Starting with the tale of Lise Mcallister, we're excited to begin this new chapter with all of you today. For the past year, the Lise Mcallister Company has been an incredible journey. We've been building, growing, telling stories, and innovating. We're pouring all our creativity into this company and its subsidiaries. And together, we refine what it means to be a writer, illustrator, filmmaker, dancer, and more. We made the impossible possible, turning dreams into reality. Most importantly, we've built a family of storytellers and dreamers with me, Ava at the heart. Today, we stand as a family company. We've captured so much in the first year: story, connection, and the joy of working together. Ava, my partner and co-founder, recently shared some remarkable things with me. They said, I am ready to be who I am to the public. I'm ready to embrace myself. This October, you're going to see the real Ava in me. You'll see beyond the writer, the illustrator, the mask we wear all the time. We're ready to be bold, to be true, to live the dreams we wish to be. For 12 years, I've been writing, witnessing the world change and grow. I've seen progress, but there's always room for improvement. I want the next generation to inherit a better world with the Lise Mcallister Company being a part of that. We're making a difference, a big one and a small one. And this could have not been done without you, the teachers, the fans, and friends who have been by my side since the very beginning. Storytelling is the heart of everything we do here at Lise Mcallister Company. We're incredibly proud of how our stories have resonated with people around the world. Our company works together as an ecosystem that drives us. Our company makes these books. Another creates the movies and TV shows, while another creates the merchandise. There's a one overarching company, Lise Mcallister, that looks over these events to showcase the amazing work being done across the interconnected system, but also making sure that all the companies work together. I'm incredibly proud to lead this company today and tomorrow and for the next year and to shape the future generations. This June, book publishing had become a financial sustainable business. This is fantastic news, as it no longer requires my full attention. I'm shifting my focus to other brands. Seafoam's production leads Mcallister Company, so I will shift my attention towards these companies starting on August 25th, 2024. Our goal is to help them achieve similar financial sustainability in the near future. If it takes 10 years, so be it. I want them to be at the best they can be. Our key strategy is expanding our social media presence. We're constantly exploring ways to entertain and inspire audiences for future generations. I served as CEO of book publishing since 2012 and president of Seafoam since its founding. After stepping down as Seafoam's president in early 2023 to allow Aiden to take the reins, I returned to the following his mental health struggles. Now I return to be president of Seafoam's production once again. These past few years with Stanley and Aiden have been a valuable learning experience, filled with lessons about success and failure. After Aiden's departure in April of this year, I plan to go on a journey of active learning about filmmaking, editing, and video production, and to continue that, even though April has passed from now. While I don't plan to stay at Lise Mcallister Company forever, I'm fully committed to the foreseeable future. There's no thought of me leaving in the next 10 years. However, I want to continue to explore new things and simply learn and grow with that. If you study great brands over time and you try to figure out why some companies stand the test of time and others do not, you would quickly conclude that most companies fade away because they've abandoned the core values that created the company in the first place. The foundation of the success is our incredible team of storytellers. I'm honored to continue collaborating with these talented individuals and build upon our legacy. I'm excited to announce the next book in the Fellowship series will be titled Fellowship Shattered, rather than The Shattered Arrived. Ava and I felt, after writing the ending of Secrets of Friendship, we felt the title suited the book better. Now let's begin with the first sneak peek at Fellowship Shattered. shatter them until everything is done. I want the power to, not the power. Fellowship Shatter will release on July 30th, 2025. Here's the official synopsis for Fellowship Shatter. The war against Destiny is not going well. Ava and Robert have broken up. Stanley has betrayed the group and joined sides with Destiny. Aiden now seems to be all over the place. And for Hope, she has began to date Robert. But even that seems not to be going too well. As Robert deals with their own struggles with the truth, they have been living with adoptive parents, who are now behind bars. Miss Becker has continued to try to bring back the group together. Everyone has suffered loss, and yet, as the beginning of Destiny approaches, the search continues for the World Spirit Disc. Life seems to go on even in the troubling times of the shattering of friends, family, and even allies. On the other hand, the Greste brand is able to expand in Canada for the first time after the arrest of the Annabeth and Robert learning the truth of this mystery brand. Teenagers shattered but also beginning to flirt with each other. With new and old people. Classes are now never straightforward, though Robert receives some great news from the mysterious Mrs. B. And at the same time, another mysterious person enters the picture to bring the fellowship back together. Before Destiny and Stanley have found the remaining pieces of the World Spirit Disc. So it's the home-breaking center in the multi-layered fourth installment of the Fellowship series, here at St. Paul Immaculata, St. Josephine. The Fellowship will be brought back together in the search of not just the World Spirit Disc, but the very complex story of the girl who became Destiny and find which may be her vulnerability. Fellowship Shatter will be the first book in the series to feature glass photos in each section of the book. For example, part 1 would have a photo of any of the main characters or side characters with a glass photo. Fellowship Shatter will hit bookshelves on July 30th, 2025, and explore the complex dynamics between conflict and love. Fellowship Shatter will be the darkest book of the series. It will feature gruesome kills and gruesome appearances of many of your favorite characters, and some might just die in this book. I won't say much to spoil this book, but I will say this. Fellowship Shatter will have longer chapters between 10 to 15 pages long, and this book will feature more of a dynamic switch from the previous books in the series. As I said earlier, the glass photos, for example, Fellowship Shatter will absolutely shatter you. Robert and Ava in this book will have much more time to reflect on the relationship prior to this book and what could have been better, like communication and many other things in their relationship. In the book, you're going to see these two come together by the end of the book and love and destiny. I will say this about Ava and Robert's relationship. They will come together once again through a common friend, and I think you know who that is. Now I want to talk about Destiny, Hope, and Stanley. Unlike who began to fall under Destiny's manipulation and then fell back to the good side, this will be unlikely for Stanley. You are going to see her committed to Destiny. You are going to see how this really impacts the group as a whole and how the betrayal feels to them from the ending of Secrets of Friendship. Stanley will be completely in the darkness. She will cut herself off from her family and her friends, everyone she cares about, and devote herself completely to Destiny, unlike Hope, who still talked to friends and family when Destiny came into her life. But no, Stanley will be committed to Destiny through thick and thin with this lady. And here's the thing that is different from Hope and Destiny's relationship. Hope did not know much about Destiny. She had always thought of her as a friend. She had always thought of her as being there, nothing more, no motive, no evil, until discovering little things about her and forgiveness and secrets of friendship. and then turn back to the good side again by the end of Forgiveness. By this time, Stanley knows that Destiny is Destiny, after the recent incident that happened in Forgiveness, but she is willing to work with the evil Destiny to gain what she wants, the power of two. This is one of many Destiny's motives, but there are many motives she has. Destiny and Stanley want something, and want the same thing, but for different reasons. You're going to see this in this book that comes out in 1 year from now. Aiden will go down an emotional roller coaster of depression. Unlike Stanley, Aiden will eventually overcome this and rejoin the Fellowship. He will be the last to rejoin the Fellowship after it has reformed. Aiden will be going through his emotional journey as a character and as a person himself. Now let's talk a bit about Destiny's past. In Secrets of Friendship, you revealed a little bit about Destiny's past for the very time. I think you have learned why she is the way she is, but not completely. You only learned so little about her, that you still have so many questions. The questions you have always been asking. I'm always asked, can you reveal a little bit about her past? And I'll reveal this about her past. It's kind of tragic. It's something that makes her the villain she is today. She wants somebody to gain something. She kills in the order of benefit to get something in return. In the most recent Fellowship book, she says, I kill those who threaten my existence. We are going to elaborate on that line further in this book. And I think the audience has been devoted in this villain since the very beginning. And I think that's what makes her so mysterious from the beginning. Is that you don't know much about her. And you're not going to learn a little bit about her. Even in this book. But you are going to learn a lot about her past. In the Fellowship book coming out next year, there will be a whole new book dedicated to how Destiny became Destiny. And in this book, you will learn her real name. But before that will be revealed in Fellowship Shattered, something you have been anticipating since the very first book of the series. In the most recent Fellowship book, we were introduced to a mysterious character, and in this book we'll do the same. I will hint at who this could possibly be. I will say this about this character. It is someone who is in the Fellowship. That is this mysterious character. This will be revealed early in the book, and I think it is something that the audience already knows. And it has been built up since the very beginning of Secrets of Friendship's ending. This will be the first book in my entire career to have a different structure than all my previous books. This will have a 5-act structure, and I think this will benefit the book in many ways because of the dynamic and the concept of friendship. I think the 5-act structure will be very compelling to those who have never read a Fellowship book, or any of my books, quite frankly. And I'm happy for this change because it gives the Fellowship fans and fans of my books another way to experience them in a different way, in a different structure that might just change how books are told today. Friendship will continue to be a very important theme in the book, in the final book of the series in 2026. The book touches upon loyalty, and I think that is very important, is that you can't trust everyone. By the end of the book, I think the message will be how to overcome loss and find people by the end. By the end of the book, I think you will feel many things, many emotions, and many of your favorite characters will die by the end of the story. Fellowship Shatter and Fellowship The Frank Rand Story Part 2 will be some of the most climactic books in storytelling history. Well, that's all I have to say for now about Fellowship Shatter. Until then, I suggest you begin reading Fellowship Secrets of Friendship again, and again, and continue to be shocked at the ending. Fellowship Shatter will release on July 30th, 2025. Later this year, people can expect Fellow World London by Ava Mcallister. Here's your first sneak peek at the first teaser trailer for Fellow World London. Rest Day. Fellow World London Greste, picking up right after the events of Fellowship Secret to Friendship. Evelina and Aiden find themselves in the heart of London with a once-in-life opportunity. Greste Films is interested in their movie, but their excitement is quickly overshadowed by the secrets of cryptic message, leaving them on a hidden path through London's ancient tunnels and forgotten caves. Their investigation takes them down treacherous passageways where they face a familiar foe and uncover secrets about Destiny's mysterious past lover. As they dive deeper, they also learn about the hidden history of the Greste brand and its connection to the very foundation of London itself. Meanwhile, whispered echoes through the corridors of London, warning of a reawakening of the chambers of London. The chilling threat promises dangers for all people, especially Aiden and Evelina. Follower London will hit bookshelves on December 15, 2024. Fellow World London Greste takes place right after the events of Secret to Friendship. Sadly, Ava could not make it today to talk about their upcoming book, but they have given me some notes to tell you what they can expect from their next novel. Evelina and Aiden have been friends since we first met them in Forgiveness, and in Secrets and Friendship, they were given an opportunity to be able to show their film to a bigger audience, and now they are able to do that with the Greste brand. The plot of the second book gives space to develop these characters further beyond what we can do in the main books. The first book gave more character growth to Ava and Robert. This book will do the same, but for Evelina and Ada. And this will not be a romance book like the first, except for it will be for Destiny's Lover, essentially. This book will tie directly to the main series, and I'm glad to return to the series to explore different characters and see where they're at now after the events of Fellowship Secrets of Friendship. This book will be more of a mystery than a romance this time around, and these hidden messages will lead them to the old passageways through London. The secrets that are revealed will be quite big for the main series as well as the spin-off itself. And these old passageway and caves will connect to Destiny herself, but also the Greste brand. Unlike the first book, Destiny will not be in London this time around. She will still be in Canada by this point, but Aiden and Evelina are going to face a different foe that connects to Destiny's past and will lead them to uncover some strange and quite shocking paths that will lead you right into Fellowship Shatter. Her past is quite tragic to me. These are two parts that one Destiny makes and the real one she has covered up. But if you look deep enough, I think you're able to find the past. The secrets that Evelina and Aiden discover about Destiny's past lover will be the plot of the book besides the Greste brand and this past lover that I will not be mentioning for the time being. Before Destiny had become Destiny, essentially, to cover up that idea of who she was at the time. Destiny had her first lover around the years when she was 13 to 14 years old. The character of London itself is an interesting place to explore, and I'm excited to do this in this latest novel. The chambers of London are a place that Destiny went long ago, might have knowledge, and when these chambers are open, reveal some quite interesting things about London itself, and when it reawakens someone, the past lover of Destiny. Aiden and Evelina go on this idea of what is the real Destiny and what is the one she has created herself. Foul World London, I think, is going to really get you ready for Fellowship Shatter. It is going to be that book unlike anything you've seen before in my career. And as I continue to write books with Robert, as I've said before, I think we've accomplished a lot with the things that we've done in the Foul World London series and the Fellowship series itself. Foul World London will hit bookshelves on December 15, 2024. Book Publishing is excited to announce two last books today, Sound and Different. Sound will release on September 29th, 2024. Different on February 14, 2025. Sound will be our first book to feature a deaf character as its main character, and we're excited for the opportunity to represent the deaf community for the first time at our company. Different, on the other hand, will be our first centric LGBTQ story. We have delved into LGBTQ before but not as the main character. Iris will be the main character of this book as a lesbian, and we're excited for the chance to do this for the very first time. And this book will be different. Here's the official synopsis for Different. Iris, a 15-year-old girl who has spent her life sheltered from the world due to her fear of bullying, is about to embark on a transformative journey. Homeschooling until now, she bravely steps into the unfamiliar territory of grade 9 at a all-English Canadian school. As Iris navigates this new world, unexpectedly becoming a catalyst for change, inspiring her classmates in the wider school community to embrace compassion and acceptance for it all. During this time, Iris discovers a profound connection with another girl named Zola. Torn between these new feelings of affection towards her new friend and the fear of being different, Iris grapples with her identity. In this coming of age story by Robert, we witness the tender and complex evolution of the beginning of Iris and Zola's relationship as they navigate the complexity of youth, love, and self discovery. Different will hit bookshelves next Valentine's Day. Here's your official trailer for Different. Here is your official synopsis for Sound. The origin story of Rumble Shirley, whose ruthless behavior in Atlanta catches up with her when she revisits her old hometown in San Francisco. She must face her past, reconnect with her San Francisco roots, and embrace the meaning of sounds if she ever hopes to move forward. Here's the official trailer for Sound coming out on September 29th, 2024. To end the book publishing panel, I would like to announce something quite huge. Since 2020, we've been working on this incredible project. That's why titles like Ghosty, Tim and Joe, and The Marine Railway have been removed from our schedule again and again. I don't like keeping secrets, and this has been the hardest one to hold on to for 4 years now. Being able to reveal this project is truly amazing. I originally planned to launch this project in 2022 for the 10th anniversary of book publishing. Unfortunately, delays happened, a global pandemic, and writer's block pushed back those plans. Now I'm thrilled to announce that we'll be releasing it for the 13th anniversary next year in 2025. I'm proudly presenting Project Lotus. Please note that we are currently using a working title for this, and we will unveil the official title at Book Publishing Day this year. We're beyond excited to embark this big project of book publishing, and it is the biggest project of my career within this company. This has been a long time coming, and have been in development since 2020, and developing this content has been amazing. The ideas of multiple books intertwined into a single overreaching story captivated me so much that I spent over 4 years mapping it out to its full potential. We initially aimed to launch this for the 10th anniversary of book publishing, but due to ongoing development, several writer's block, and the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic, we had to postpone. We want the perfect timing for this project to debut, and we believe next year, with our 13th anniversary, is ideal. The epic journey will conclude with our 15th anniversary in 2027, and we close the challenging chapter of our company's history. We're ready to take bold risks after rebuilding in recent months and throughout the year. We're eager to create something truly innovative and groundbreaking. This project is the climactic of everything I've built, the company, the books, and I'm confident it will surpass all expectation. I want to revolutionize storytelling by creating a cinematic, interconnected universe, imagining books seamlessly connected in a way never seen before in my career, or even in the publishing industry. The story will unfold in three phases. Phase 1, 2020 fall. Phase 2, 2026. And the final phase in 2027. What excites me the most is the unpreceding naturals of these stories. It's something that fans have never experienced from me before. A darling venture that keeps me on the edge of my seat. This isn't just a book trilogy or a series, it's a groundbreaking collection of approximately 15 or more books. Some beloved titles from our past will become canon within this universe. Resonating with longtime fans, this series will cater to wider audiences from children to adult. Even the children's books will connect to the adult stories, creating a rich and interconnected world. A steady stream of books will release over the next 3 years. Phase 1 will be titled something different. Let's call it The Light of Blank for now. You can guess what that might be. We envision it as a long-term initiative that will refine storytelling. Thank you for joining us for the book publishing panel. Next up is Seafoam's production panel, but before we transition, I'll show you a brief trailer for Product Lotus to give you a glimpse of what to expect. Before I begin to say anything on Seafoam's production, here's a little montage. Starlight Pictures is our new name. This is our third rebranding. I know, but hear me out. We're making these changes for a few reasons. First, Aiden's departure prompted a third rebranding. While I support his decision due to his mental health issues, it felt right to move forward with a fresh start. Second, we wanted a name that truly captured our vision. And lastly, we realized we needed a stronger connection with our audience. I want to see Starlight Pictures to be more than just a company. I want it to be a community, a place where people feel seen, heard, and valued. We committed to putting our audience first from now on, creating content that resonates and builds a lasting relationship. It may take time, but I promise it will be all worth it in the end. To achieve this, we are focusing on quality over quantity. We will no longer rush projects like Our Planet, our first TV show, which achieved mid success before season's production was season's production, but also affected the results of, to say the least, rushed. It was our first time into this new industry. We streamed our output to deliver excellent content from now on. Our podcast, Scary Stories, is still on track for October release, but we cannot promise for that day. For next year, we have Tales of Mythology in May, another show in August, and a special Christmas project planned. We're also excited about a Sea Creature reunion special in 2026 to celebrate its 20th anniversary. It's been a challenging year, but we've learned a lot and built a stronger foundation. We're moving away from the old ways of doing things at this company and embracing a new era of creativity and collaboration. See Starlight Pictures, it's about more than just making shows. It's about building a lasting legacy. Let's create some truly special together. Here's the official See Starlight YouTube page trailer. Enjoy. Here is the official synopsis for Scary Stories, a chilling anthology series exploring the dark corners of the human psyche. Each self-contained episode of Scary Stories plunges viewers into a terrifying world of the suspense and occult. From innocent children to troubling teens and unexpected adults, our characters find themselves entangled in spine-chilling predicaments. With a focus on suspense and atmosphere, the series dives 10 haunting tales that will keep audiences on the edge of their seat. Here's a mock-up trailer for Scary Stories, hopefully premiering this October. Production begins this August. To end the Starlight picture panel, I want to give you a little teaser for the Sea Creature 20th anniversary reunion in 2026. Enjoy. We're beyond excited to unveil Colorblend's first ever card game, launching this December. This unique game comes in a beautiful handcrafted wooden box. Inside you'll discover a collection of card stacks ready to spark your imagination. Here are some images of the first Colorblend game. Colorblend, the highly anticipated card game launching this December, is set to engage meaningful conversation with its unique approach. Immerse your family in heartfelt conversations with special questions delighted to strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Foster deepened friendships through shared laughter, revelations, and unforgettable moments sparked by engaged prompts, united in passion and intimacy in relationships through provoking questions that encourage open conversation and exploration. Break the ice and add expectation to any gathering with a deck of unforgettable and fun catch-ups questions that will keep everyone entertained. To end the Colorblend panel, I want to show a little trailer for what you can expect from Colorblend in the near future. Now, to conclude our celebration by focusing on the heart of today's event, Lee's Mcallister Company itself. I'm excited to share some exciting developments you can expect from the company's future. Last December, we outlined our goals for the year 2024. This marks the second phase of our rebuilding efforts since the closure of Stanley Mcallister Company. The first phase of rebuilding spanned from January to June. The second phase will commence on July 30th and conclude before the end of the year and before Christmas. Let's dive into the future of Lee's Mcallister Company and discuss the goals we set last year, which will begin to take effect later this month. Our first goal is to expand our support to artists and authors significantly. We committed to broadcasting our horizon and telling stories like never before. We will publish diverse and LGBTQ plus stories, empowering our illustrators and authors to have complete creative control over their works. We anticipate this new approach to be fully implemented by early August. We're excited to embrace stories that change the norm. We want to provide a platform for artists and authors to share their unique vision. This is a core value of me and Ava, and we believe it's essential for our company's growth. Our second goal was set last year: diversity and gender equality, and we have begun to do that in the Fellowship of Secrets of Friendship. We introduced our first LGBTQ character, Hope, a asexual character. Grace Lee gave us her blessing to the portrayal, and I'm incredibly grateful for her support before her departure from the Fellowship series. Additionally, Aiden, before departing from Seafoam's production, shared his story with me and encouraged me to include his experience in our book before also leaving the Fellowship series. These characters mark a turning point for our company as we continue to embrace a more conclusive approach to storytelling. We commit to genuine representation without imposing diversity into the narrative in favor of story. Later this year, you will see the commitment reflected in books like Sound and Different, featuring deaf and lesbian characters, respectively. On a related note, you may have noticed a new look for our book publishing logo. It now features the quote, "Be who you are and you go far." This will be our first official slogan moving forward. This slogan encapsulates the spirit of book publishing and honors the legacy of Miss Meakin. It's a memory in our commitment to being who we are and remembering her impact on me and this whole thing I made. And to push forward, thank you, Miss Meakins. Miss you. Goal 3 is self-love and acceptance. We're proud to say that we've already made significant stride towards fostering a culture of self-love and acceptance within our company. Our office has undergone transformation to create a welcoming and inclusive environment where everyone is welcomed, no matter who they are, and feel valued and respected. We believe in empowering our employees to be their true selves, which is why we've adopted a relaxed dress code. Our goal is to create a space where you feel comfortable and confident, regardless of your approach. We'll continue to prioritize this value as we redesign our office for the second time in September. Bullying and discrimination never was Starlight, at least Mcallister, and never will be. We committed to create a positive and supportive workspace for everyone. Goal 4 is language. To celebrate the 13th anniversary of book publishing next year in 2025, we're thrilled to announce the expansion of our books into multiple languages, starting with French. This exciting development will allow us to reach a global audience and share our stories with people from diverse cultures. By translating our books, we hope to foster connection and build a stronger global community. We're excited to partner with Canva's language translated technology to bring the vision to life. These innovative tools will be instrumental in our efforts to create accessible and engaging content for readers worldwide. We're incredibly grateful for the support of Canva and Google, whose technology has been essential to our success. And again, this is not sponsored by Google or Canva. Goal 5, accessibility for all. Over the past 12 years, we've made significant strides, but we recognize that many people, including those with disabilities, still face barriers to accessing our books. As a visually impaired person myself, I understand firsthand the challenges involved. To address this, we're committed to increasing accessibility. We'll begin offering large print options in the near future. While developing technology for the visually impaired in a long-term goal, we're excited to introduce audiobooks in late 2024, early 2025, narrated by myself. This will open a new world of storytelling for audiences. Our first visually impaired friendly book will be Supercat 4 Split Face. Will be released this August or September. We believe everyone deserves the opportunity to enjoy books and entertainment, regardless of their abilities. Goal 6, and the very final one, is for our readers to find connection, purpose, and representation in our books. We want our stories to resonate with people on a deeper level, offering books both escaped and reflection on real and, of course, fictional worlds. By creating characters from diverse backgrounds and experiences, we aim to help readers see themselves and their struggle reflected in our work. Our books should inspire, empower, and provide a sense of belonging while offering a retreat from reality. We also want to spark conversation and encourage personal growth. Those are the 6 goals for the future of Lee's Mcallister Company. We are incredibly proud to set these ambitious goals, and I think we can achieve them. The first thing we have to do is start working on them, and we have begun the process of that. Before I continue, I want to show you a brief channel of what Lee's Mcallister Company really is. Enjoy! Fellowship Secrets of Friendship will now release on August 15, 24 instead of July 30th this year. Supercat Split Face will now release on August 30th instead of August 25th or September 30th. Now on some questions from the fans. Will dance be something you are interested in exploring in the future? Dance is amazing, but I will not comment on this at the moment. Will you also explore clothing in the future? Yes, we do have plans in the next 10 years. So for now, we will do it, but not right now. Will we be publishing more than we have done in the past for the 13th anniversary? Maybe. Last question. Will there be exciting things moving into the future of Secret Years 2026? That's all I will say. To end this panel, I would like to announce something for Secret Years. The Tale of Lise Mcallister will now be a trilogy. Here's the official new trailer of The Tale of Lise Mcallister Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Tale of Lise Mcallister will release Part 1 this October. In 2023, two friends, later lovers, Robert and Ava, introduced the world to a charming cat and embarked on a journey to build a family company. Their passion for their creation grew into a beloved enterprise. As their love deepened, Ava and Robert shared not only their hearts, but also their last names. Ava became an integral part of Lise Mcallister, and their partnership was the construction of its success. The company's first major event, Lise Mcallister Ceremony, launched on July 25, 2023, celebrating its inception. The successful event marked the beginning of a series, including National Teacher Remembrance Day in May, Book Publishing Day in August, and the annual Lise Mcallister celebration. Today, on July 25th, Lise Mcallister Company celebrates its one-year anniversary. We share this incredible journey with the fans and storytellers who united our imagination and passion for storytelling. Looking back, we're filled with gratitude for our passion, pursuit of excellence to the countless people worldwide who have embarked on our stories and characters. Thank you for being a part of our history. The Lise Mcallister Company commits representation and a celebration of our fans, family, and the creative visionaries who have brought our world to life. We eagerly anticipate the future. I want to express a sincere gratitude to everyone who has shaped our lives. To Ava Stanley, thank you for teaching me the importance of failure. To Aiden, your guidance has been very personal for me. To Ava, the incredible person I ever met, thank you for pursuing me to embrace myself fully. To my parents, your unwavering support has been instrumental. And to all of you, thank you for being a part of this amazing journey. Ava was one who picked the mascot for this company, and I was the one who designed the logo. And I believe to this day that this is the perfect logo. It has not changed in 1 year, nor do I think it will be redesigned in the near future. It is perfection. It is only changed for events like today, with the yellow color instead of the black and white color. You know the logo as perfect. A wonderful logo that has not changed, like Nike or Calvin Klein. Thank you for all of you for being who you are and you go far. Thank you for joining us today for a wondrous journey. And until next year, let's celebrate another year and possibly another decade of Lise Mcallister. And the final thing I want to say today is to be who you are and you'll go far.